What's going on, YouTube? Earth Power here with CBH.
What's up, guys?
And we've got the last match in the top 4 of the bracket tournament. Tell them what we got, CBH.
We have, on the left, Lightwater Fire Dragons, the deck for 2-0'd Group B, versus on the right, myself playing Lightwater Dark Nature Pile Control, the deck that escaped Group A 2-1.
Yeah, so, Pile seems to be the favored deck in this matchup. Why?
Yeah, we've seen this matchup. Oh, you're going to ask why?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I was just getting right into it. I think we touched on this a little in the discussion video, but for those who didn't watch that because it was way too long, Pile basically just has even more threats than dragons. And the only real thing to worry about are cards like Keeper of Laws and General Finbar, because you can play around Herald of Infernus really easily with the Pile, because you just don't play things that are small. You just wait for Lyras and Andromedas to come down. And after that, like, dragons can't really cut through 9 shields in a board. It really can't deal with Haven. That's like a big thing. It has like 1 card or 2 cards, depending on if you run Stormspark, that can deal with the Haven.
So effectively 2 cards in this matchup. You know, the 1 Stormspark and the 1 Cast.
And even then, not always enough if they have a lot of shields by that point. Yeah. And Spalache Scourge in the Pile can also win games by itself.
Yeah, because I was going to say, guess what happens when I cast and then you cast?
I win.
Yeah. The last person to cast always wins.
But yeah, I mean, this is the exact same matchup from the Open finals. You were playing the Dragons in that case, and Dave DiLorenzo was playing the Pile, and both the builds were really close to how they are now. A couple cards different on each. And while we saw that Pile put up a huge fight being slightly favored, Dragons did take that.
Yeah.
Partly due to some questionable plays, but a lot due to Finbar too.
I mean, all things considered, it did go 2-1, and, you know, it was just that last play in the last game. It was like, well, why dememory for that?
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, you know, so things may or may not change this time around, you know?
Yeah, I'm doing my my patented move of drawing all my shield blasts.
Yeah, there mana. You know, just throw them down there. Wasn't there something you were talking about, like not putting the pit down in mana if you can help it?
I probably just have more pits. Or I need a dark mana. But I probably just have more pits. Hey, I mean, this is like, at a certain point, every card in Pile becomes a Terra Pit. Because you can just use your minions to kill other minions. Like, you have Lyra, you have 3 Piercings, 3 Lyras, and 3 Arbiters. Like, as long as I have a big thing out, those are all Terra Pits. Yep. And that's just fine.
That's fair. So, you had a good play on turn 3 with that Mesmerize. Stole away the laws, and I didn't have water mana, so, you know, leaving me with Nyx was not the biggest risk.
Memory, I'm probably going to grab a Mana Storm here. Or something like an Andromeda if I already have a Mana Storm.
Well, you're going to play water mana first.
Yeah, I am going to do that. That's probably right.
We're going to fix that mistake.
Thank God that wasn't relevant.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play the Reaping Stone next turn more than likely if I'm searching for the Storm. That's like the one scary thing is if the Mana Storms and shields.
I just like that, you know, Reaping Stone had less value than Bottle at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to put the Bottle down next turn anyway, but they were both just going to go to the mana. I had thought too far ahead.
Wow. Didn't
know if I had water mana.
Oh, man. So, again, look at all those blasty blasts.
Yep.
It's fresh. I feel like Carl Reddish narrating on the Mana Zone.
At least it's not turn 1.
Fair. That Arbiter went down in mana. I wonder what that means. Love you, Reddish, but that was bad. Hey, look, a Herald. What are the odds you summon something I can kill with it?
The champs?
What?
Hand cams.
Yeah.
Hand cams for champs.
I mean, we did it at Gem Shop. It gave me a headache, but we did it.
I mean, they could just use more cameras.
I'd rather invest in $1,200 glasses, Christian.
So it's unwatchable and expensive.
Yeah. Oh, that match was watchable.
That was, yeah, fair. But like it only showed one side.
You're right. I was happy to see that Haven go down from that Mana Storm. That's a good feel.
I feel like I have more.
Yeah, you probably do. That's why I'm just, going in.
The idea is there that you can't play the long game and you know it, so you're trying to play the short game.
You've wrecked my hand apart, so I'm just chilling at 5 mana with 1 card in hand.
So. It's not a good amount for that deck.
No, and you're going to the big number. But for some reason all you keep doing is bone blading things.
Yeah, I think I whiffed on non-multi-civ mana that turn. for some reason, like completely. Like everything was a multi, and then there was the Andrew.
Yeah, so Andrew needs to be the play here, I think.
Haven would be good.
Yeah, either one, really.
I think something's happening.
It's a cast.
That works. That's the other one that works.
It does. So this is where the game just seems unwinnable.
If you had a Lyra right there and I had no follow-up, that would have been okay.
Yeah, but now I just have 2 Striders and 5 mana.
Yeah, now you're going to lose, but there was like a tiny window. See, there's the Lyra. You might have just whiffed on the right color mana.
Well, I don't. Really I think I whiffed on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure topping that Strider was bad. So. And then I asked why you just didn't kill the Strider, and you're like, oh yeah.
The least powerful thing on my board is larger than everything on your board.
Yeah, and you just keep drawing the good removal things, so I'm just gonna lose. Hyperspeed's cool though. Like that could help me do something. Maybe.
Can help you break your shield.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it looks like that's a game plan. We're gonna keep trying to break them.
Sprout. I was just kidding. That's not a thing you should do when you're at like 11 mana. Sprout.
Fair. I mean, you never know when you might just need 13 mana, man. That's a thing. So I'm thinking next time.
I do only have 11. So.
I'm thinking next time we do this tournament, we do the 100 card pile.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that before, but yeah, that's definitely a thing. Because we just need to have all 15 Monarchs in the deck, and we need to see how they interact with each other. Probably poorly. Who cares? Wait, you don't run Kalima in that one. Never mind.
It seems hard to believe that I can win this.
I don't think you win this game.
And yet here we are. We're still playing.
I'm dirtling because I can.
That's fair. That's what this deck does. This is what the people came here for, is to watch
the Dirtles.
7 minutes of you dirtling. Hey,
there's Squalache.
We made it. Oh.
Look at just how many cards are on my mat, just in different places. The graveyard's huge, the mana zone's huge. The shield zone is actually not huge. There were no Andromedas that game.
Yeah, that's fine. Didn't need them.
Yeah, didn't need them.
So, I wonder who's out there right now cheering that Dargans is down a game.
Probably a lot of people.
Yeah. So, fun fact, similar to brackets A and B, the top 4 was recorded twice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not all of it, though. Not the final match.
Not the final match because, I mean, the decks were different. You know? All things considered, Kalima and Rush should be here instead of the Pile and Lightwater Dark.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's fun things. So,
quite true.
Get ready for well, I guess not really a spoiler alert, but it'd be a spoiler if I said it now. But, yeah, things shook down when this was done differently the last time. No, never mind. Rush took the place of Bugs, so this match is actually the only match that got played twice. So, with
Yeah, Bugs and Pile played, right? I mean, no. Rush and Pile played.
Rush and Kalima played.
Oh, yeah, because Bugs and Lightwater Dark were just not there?
Bugs and Lightwater Dark just weren't there.
No. Bugs definitely made the top 4.
Wait, so then I'm just confused.
No, I'm just confused.
I don't know what
maybe Bugs... No, Bugs just didn't make the top 4. You're right? Are you right? No, Pile didn't make the top 4.
Man.
No, it didn't though. It was Bugs and Rush.
Well, I'm all confused now because what did Dragons play in the first one? Because I thought this match played through before.
I honestly don't remember, and I honestly don't even care.
Wow.
You're the one with all the files. It was so long ago, Carl. It's like a month ago. It was more than a month ago.
Because I could have sworn that Dragons played Pile.
Oh, it's playing it now.
Or did we
have
just...
a curve.
We didn't record it twice.
Also, me playing that Gloom Hollow was just strictly wrong.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was
a huge game-changing mistake. I'm complaining about the mistake I make later, but that was actually just the hugest mistake.
Like, why would you even do it? Like,
I don't fucking know.
What's the mindset there? And how come, like, I wouldn't say anything?
I don't know, Carl. I was in the middle of a Hearthstone tournament when we played this match, and I was waiting for my next opponent during the match. Then we got done, and I had an opponent, and I had to run off really quick.
That's
yeah,
right.
I'm just gonna lose because I did that now.
Yeah, look at that. That's a cast on turn 6.
And I wouldn't have played the laws either, but I was like, well, I already played another minion, I might as well play this thing too. But realistically, I just shouldn't have played anything except for the Bone Blades.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I might just be terrible. That was, like, actually the biggest mistake. Whatever. I'm fine. I still have 4 shields. I'm gonna win.
He's just over there. CVH is simmering in the booth.
I just don't know.
Seat is getting hot. Oh, I wonder if I drop something off this Herald.
I just forgot that I shouldn't play anything against dragons. That match.
Well, I guess this is a good realization into what happens. Hey, look, that's another big card. Oh, there go all your shields.
They're gone.
They're gone. They're gone. They're gone.
They're all dead now. It's just him.
Do it now! Who remembers the Paper Mario prologue?
The 5 people who watched it.
I sure did. I still think that's probably one of the greatest, like, 10 minutes on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
By far, is Spencer and, like, just being Twink.
It's that, and it's like that one moment in the Super Mario 64 Let's Play.
Where
Gorby is in the pyramid and he falls.
That one's, yeah, that's a close second. I'd forgotten about that one until this very moment, but that's...
No! Just pauses it.
Just pause, and we're all... Theo in the cut, just, give me the controller, give it to me.
I remember, I took the controller after that, and I actually saved the run.
You did.
Yeah,
those episodes just ended up being way too long. And I don't even want to think about the Sunshine playthrough, because that was just misery.
I loved that one.
Did you?
I mean, I love the game so much that me hating finding all the fucking blue coins doesn't even matter too much.
I mean, there's just hours on this channel of us just stressing.
We can go back and look at that one day, though.
Yeah, we can.
Not today, because we don't want to watch it, but
I don't
someday.
at all. One day. We
can do it on the plane to Texas.
There we go. We can just watch. I mean, the plane ride to Texas we'll get through maybe 2 episodes of the Sunshine Let's Play, which is terrible.
Yeah, they were.
I'm pretty sure there was just a whole hour where we just tried to get 100 coins in an episode that we shouldn't have done it in.
Well, we did.
We did it. We did it.
Because we needed all the blue coins.
We did. Hey, look, I think you're playing correctly here. You haven't summoned anything yet.
I learned my lesson when I lost in like 5 turns in the last game. But I also misplayed by not having Bone Blades.
You did.
I couldn't control that, but it was still felt bad.
And now, hey, look, Bottle went down in mana, so looks like that's not getting played.
Well, I don't really want to hard cast that anyway. This Lyra's good, but it's pretty bad against your Lyra, which is going to happen, because why not? You're just the nuts dragon player. Good for you, Carl.
I know. I'm just tempoing out over here. Like, that's all this is. It's tempo with good cards. And dragons. A.k.a. the good cards.
I like how the birds are just Darnassus Aspirant, except they also have other upsides. Like, it's Darnassus, and by the way, whenever you play anything, you get to draw a card. You've earned it.
Heck. Did you see the same score we posted?
Yeah. They have them for snakes, too.
Oh, man.
The snake ones are adorable.
I guess one of us will post something in the comments down below what we're talking about. But
You're doing me a frighten right now.
Son, you are doing me a frighten. It's hilarious, guys. Funny dog pictures. You gotta appreciate it.
God, right now Nyx is doing me the butt fuck.
Yeah. Hey, you got rid of Herald though. That's good.
I mean, Herald doesn't even matter in this matchup though.
I don't really know what I did. Oh, I'm resummoning that. That's fine. I don't know if I drew a card. I didn't see myself.
Look at me, I'm Carl. I'm judging. Probably not. Who needs it?
Yeah, I'm just going for it here because I'm like, you can't block that, so that's at least 1 shield, and he's gonna want to block this Lyra.
Later.
You're right. And you're just upset.
I need to block this one, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're just simmering over there now. And then we debate whether or not I should.
Well,
just
I actually
attack.
feel like I have a lot of hope from this situation. Like, all I need to do is.
And then I wonder why I wasted a jump jets.
It's a good question. Well, if you hadn't wasted the jump jets, I might have just like taken the shields there. I don't know.
That's also fair. And then I just
then,
looks like
I get
I'm.
a Sprout and an Andro, then you lose.
Yep, I'm just gonna do it because we're just.
Oh, that was a good boss.
We're not gonna waste cards, and yeah, that Bone Blades was painful.
This is a very timely Bone Blades. I mean, I would like to have had it on turn 4, but you know, turn 8 in the shields.
Yeah, I think
almost as good.
I mean, I think the result of all of that is that you have to trade with Lyra here if you don't have an answer in your hand. Like, if you don't have a Terror Pit, you have to trade Lyras, I think. Piercing's good, though. And you still trade, which is fair. I think that's okay. But I guess we're thinking about it more.
Yeah, I was thinking. Thinking's good.
I mean, getting rid of my Lyra there, like...
I don't want you to play it again.
And that's the thing, like, I mean, you can assume that I could play it raw.
Yeah, it just double breaks. That's a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we go with... Yeah, that's the play. That's just the correct play.
Yeah, I mean, I like using Piercing as a Veil of Vortex there. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. So now, it looks like I'm going to be playing dragons the hard way. Or not dragons at all. Looks like laws is just the go-to here. A little late, but good.
Yeah, that card
Ooh.
always threatens the lethals.
And look at this, guys. We got a game. So this is actually really good. I'm kind of excited about this. You know, that it could go either way.
Yep.
You know.
It's time for the Stall
It was the one thing I really wanted out of this bracket tournament overall. I don't know if I mentioned this in our post-bracket, you know, B and A thing, but, you know, I really wanted a lot of these matches to be close. You know, I wanted them to be entertaining. I never wanted anything to really be a blowout. And,
yeah.
On that note, we're going to bottle.
Why not? I mean, certain games are going to be a blowout, but...
Yeah.
Hopefully the matches are at least intriguing.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want any games to just be uninteractive and, you know, the decks not really get to showcase what they do. So, yeah, that bottle didn't net me too much there. It's a good...
Wait, what did you get?
Sky Crusher.
Okay.
A good card.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Not the worst, but, I mean, it's not doing much to that Andrew right now. And, you know, Finbar would be a nice card to have. So I'm pretty sure you're just happy to see that, you know, Finbar wasn't coming down that turn.
Yeah, I mean, off the bottle, like, you could have Finbarred and broke 1, but I don't think that's even really worth it.
No.
So.
I mean, it would have been the
another
best play, though. I think at this point, I'm just trying to get to cast. Like, I just realized that when that Haven came down, that, you know, cast, that, like, in my head at least, I've got the one Storm Spark, but I can't rely on that. You know, I can't rely on that blast happening timely. Like, because you're just going to play around it. You're going to clear a field before a blasty blast can happen. And I've just got to come off of cast. Like, I've got a mana up
I'm
to
really
it,
hoping
and
for
I gotta
another
come
Andro
to-
because, you know, you can kind of work around the first tap effect. But if there are two out there, you can cast the 4, but then, like, every time you attack, you tap 2 other guys. There's so many shields.
Now the note here is like, now you've set up a field to where if you can get rid of that Strider, I lose. So that's just the way things are. So I don't know what's in your hand. Do you remember what was in your hand the last card?
I'm pretty sure I have like something, and then the other card is a way to deal with the Strider. But like, I'm scared of Storm Spark because like more than half the deck is gone, and I just haven't seen it. And it's not a card you'd like have played by now. But I don't know. Like now you have more shields, so like, but before then, like I did potentially, if I could have answered it, like, and it was Storm Spark Blast. Like, I just lose every time there, because all of a sudden I just can't block. I have 4 shields, you can work around the tap effect easily, and you win. I don't run Storm Spark, so what am I to do about that laws? Nothing. Like, yeah, you see I have the Terrapin and the Bone Blades, so I could have Bone Bladed.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if you should have, you know?
That was the question. That was, like, the big question. And if you ask, like, 10 players, they're probably just going to give you 2 different... Well, there's only 2 different answers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you 10 different answers for yes or no, but there will be mixed opinions.
Oh, man. So I think that logo's got me the cast right there. I'm pretty sure cast is now in my hand. So now it's just a issue of setting up to, take it in potentially 2 turns after the cast.
And that's the thing, too, is like I had to weigh Stormspark and Shields versus cast in hand, and I just hadn't seen any of them, so they were both possible. But, I mean, based, like, the odds of either of those, like, maybe I just should have gone for it. Like, you do get, like, there's no question in my mind that if I break and, like, it is a Stormspark, I just lose, because I've given you another card with laws, you definitely can work around the tap effect, I only have 4 things left, I don't Stormspark, can't access to your laws at all. Like, that's just probably GG. Notwithstanding the fact that you had another Andromeda anyway, which would have been able to help you stabilize if you didn't want to break.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It stinks because you follow those theoretical paths at that point. It's like, God, should I broken, should I not? Because you're, like you said, you're going to have the... I know for a fact, like, if people are actually commenting on these videos, I know for a fact it's like you've just got 2 sides and there's just, there's points to either argument. And it's a pain because, like, you and I know the answer of whether you should or shouldn't have. Yeah. And, it stinks to go back and be like, damn, I should have, or damn, I shouldn't have,
Yeah, I think if looking at it objectively, because, like, I had more shit, I was hoping I could just draw another fat guy that I could attack with, but I don't know.
I mean,
my board wasn't too impressive for having a Haven out.
The thing is, unlike Hearthstone, like, this isn't a game where you should let your opponent figure it out, I think at this point, like, and from what I've realized through most of this bracket tournament, is that if you've got game, take it into your own hands and go for it,
Yeah.
So, and fun fact here, we're going to look at my shields. Stormspark was actually the shield I got after the Andro, when...
Yep. Nothing in those 5.
When he should have attacked. So, had CVH attacked with Pile there, Pile would have been moving on. Yeah. But sadly, it is not the case, and Dragons will move forward into the finals.
Yeah, so, honestly, like, that's not really the misplay. I'm more upset about watching it back. Like, it was more upset in the moment because it, like, kind of decided the match, Game 3, but I don't know. I'd have a hard time feeling that I would lose. I was on the Game 1 high after creaming you, and I just played really poorly Game 2. Yeah. I don't know. My hand didn't seem that bad. I probably just would have won if I hadn't played mindless minions.
Yeah, but like you said,
maybe not.
Like you said, though, thinking objectively, like, it would have stung just as bad to have attacked there and then know that you lost because you got anxious and attacked, Yeah. So, either way, it's like, it's feel bads. It's,
that's kind of what happened with the Tempo Mirror when that Arbiter was in the first shield.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a super high or a super low. Like, there's no real, in between or person who can say it was right or wrong. So.
Sometimes you take the risk and it pays off. Sometimes you don't take the risk and that does you in.
Yep. So, that's the moral of this one. Dragons is moving on for all you Dragon fans out there, for everybody who voted for Dragons on the Facebook poll. So, the final match, CVH, what's coming up?
Oh my god, Carl. We have 2 of the most powerful decks in not even just Kaijudo history, but card game history. Just all card games.
All Hearthstone history, yes.
We have Lightwater Nature Megabug Tempo, proven itself over other Tempo decks, control decks, you name it, versus Lightwater Fire Dragons, widely considered to be a deck with some of the most powerful cards ever created.
Because it has literally the most powerful cards ever created.
But Lightwater Nature Megabugs has Finbar and Piercing, so we're gonna have a match.
It does. They both do. Full play sets of them, in fact. So, stay tuned for that finals match. That'll be up in a couple of days. Stay tuned to the Facebook page as we'll be updating with more contest information before the final match, and then we're gonna glorify it up. Stay tuned as well, because CVH and I might do some post-game or pre-game thoughts, post-game things afterwards, and all that other fun stuff. So you got a little bit more to expect than just a finals match. So stay tuned. Check out CVH on all of his social medias and links for Hearthstone things. Head to the Facebook page to check out all the fun stuff we got going on there. And hopefully, guys, we'll see you next time.
Peach.
Peach.